People, good afternoon, legends. What is going on? It's afternoon right now. It is actually currently 12:39 in the afternoon. It is pissing it down with rain, but I thought what we'll do, we're going to come to the gym, or you're going to come to the gym with me, and we are going to train back and biceps. I thought I'd set you up Sam Sulek style, so you guys can basically listen to me chat shit. And I thought this video is just basically going to be about sort of a bit of an update, like a life update slash what you've guys got to look forward to, what's coming up on the channel. So this video is going to just go out to YouTube whenever, oh get ready, whenever it's ready basically. I'm not going to do too much editing on this. I just wanted to come on here, talk to you guys about what's to come. Obviously we know that today's date is the 14th of November. We've got Black Friday coming up, so huge things happening Black Friday. Obviously our fleet have got a huge sale. Now if you remember last Black Friday, oh, it was absolutely crazy, like the most craziest Black Friday I've ever known. I can't remember exactly what he did, but he did some very, what would you call it? Some people would call it idiotic. Some companies would definitely call it idiotic because it was literally an insane amount of effort for his team and him to sort of stick to. Basically, he had to update the website every single day and every single sort of 12 hours, I think it was, because basically what he was doing was bigger discounts every 12 hours. But this year, sorry, it's not going to be like that, but it's going to be bigger and better in regards to sales. So the amounts of money you guys can save is going to be absolutely sensational. And we've got a launch. The new launch is coming, which is absolutely unbelievable. I haven't got mine yet, which is why I thought I'd just infill this video in between, just so that you guys know that something will be coming. Don't you panic. And new stuff, new crew necks, new long sleeves, and some look very different to what you would be used to from any other company and our fleet in the past. This is not a pre-workout, by the way. I've already drank way too much caffeine today, so it's just literally BCAAs with some creatine and some L-glutamine. Really got to start getting that in a lot more. I went through a stage of just hitting it religiously, and I noticed a huge difference on creatine alone, just through sheer strength recovery, because I feel like if I recover better, I obviously can train harder, and it feels good. There's a bus there. Does that bus want to come in my lane or what? Big man, what are you saying? So yeah, what should we talk about today? One of the biggest topics that keeps coming up at the moment on my Instagram is motivation. Motivation, people. I don't know why we're still in 2023 talking about motivation. We should know by now that motivation is not going to get you to your goal alone. On a serious note, your motivation is always going to be up, it's always going to be down, it's going to be always all over the place. One day it might be high, the next day it might be low. We don't know, you know, and you don't know either. So you need to make sure that what else can you do, or what else can you have that's actually going to help you get to your goal. Now, we should all know this by now. It's discipline. Whoa, where are you lot going? Discipline is basically the biggest, the most important thing that you guys need to think about when it comes to getting to your goal. You know, some days I don't want to go to the gym, but I still get up and go and do it. Why do I get up and go and do it? Because one, it makes me feel good. Two, if I continue to do what I've set out to do, I will reach my goal. And this time of year, I actually find that I'm more motivated this time of year than others, because I find that I'm ahead of the game. So when there's guys out there that are maybe struggling to stick to a plan, maybe not having as much motivation or discipline to go to the gym, I'm up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm up doing ice baths, I'm eating great food, I'm going to the gym, I'm cracking on with my workout, I'm getting shit done. It makes me feel 10 times better about myself because I'm ahead of the game before people have even fucking woken up or battered an eyelid. So for me, this time of year is not a problem, but I will say there are some days where I'm like, nah, I don't want to go to the gym, and I do have to sort of pick it up a little bit and go, Kieran, this is your life, you know. And I always think back to when I was 16, 17, when I first started lifting the dumbbell. If I look back if I was 16 now, looking at my life then, if you could look to the future when you're 16, you could see yourself here. You know, I'm 16 years on from that pretty much. You know, and if I could say, oh, in 16 years time I'd be sponsored by Ghost and Alphalete, two of the biggest brands in the fitness industry, you know, helping hundreds if not thousands of people all over the world become better versions of themselves via my online coaching service and my app, man would have absolutely loved that. So the fact is, I'm in this position and I appreciate it, and I don't take anything for granted. So the days when I don't feel like doing it are probably the days when I actually end up having the best workouts and the most amount of sort of what's the word? The most amount of accomplishment feeling, if that's even a thing. Do you know what I mean? I feel more accomplished when I do things when I didn't really want to. So that's one thing that I think we need to think about. And how do we get discipline? How do we create discipline? It's very difficult to create, but one thing I will say is, if you are struggling, first of all, do get yourself a coach. So obviously you can message me if you want one-to-one service, or you can join my app, which is launching again, like relaunching very, very soon, 24th of November, called Physique X. We are relaunching, rebranding, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And a lot of people that are watching this right now, you guys will be absolutely fine on this app, by the way. Some people don't need that accountability or that sort of person there by their side every step of the way. Some people just need a structure, they need a plan, and this is exactly what my app offers you. It offers you a training program, it offers you a nutrition plan, it offers you your calories, your macros, you know, email support whenever you need it. And this is what a lot of you guys will just need in order to basically get to where you want to get to, or create that sort of structure in your life, which is then going to give you that discipline, because you're going to be getting up nice and early, you're going to be sticking to the training regime, sticking to your food, eating good food, feeling better overall, finding out what works for you. And then that's when you go, right, cool, if things do start to fall off track, you can go, hang on a minute, 2 months ago I was following Kieran's plan, I felt fucking amazing, why have I let that slip? Why, when you were feeling good, eating better food, training better, getting stronger, why would we then want to fall off track? It doesn't make sense. But us human beings do that sometimes, but sometimes that's all you guys need in order to create discipline. And that's all it really comes down to. The goal is a very big, important thing. We need to think about that quite a lot. So you need to work out what your goal actually is. Is your goal to become fitter? Is your goal to become stronger? Is your goal to have a certain physique by a certain age? Because if you're giving yourself enough time, 3-4 years to get to your dream physique, then you've got enough time. If you're giving yourself 8-9 weeks, you haven't got enough time. And when you get to that 8-9 week mark, you're feeling demotivated because you've not got there, and then you feel like you haven't even done anything. So you sort of let yourself down in that sense, whereas really what you need to do is set yourself a realistic target and actually get there over time, and then you'll feel more accomplished. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the gym. We're going to get out, we're going to get wet a little bit, and we're going to go hit some biceps. Like I mentioned, this video is not really about the training side of things. It was just, I wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about what you've got to look forward to coming up. So obviously the Alphalete haul is going to be a huge one, and I've got a lot of messages from you guys saying, where is it, when are you getting it up? My order should come today, tomorrow, hopefully before Thursday, and I can get that video up for you as soon as possible. But I wanted to just jump on here and just let you all know, again, I do really appreciate the love, the support that you guys are showing on the channel. It's grown again this year, and that is the ultimate goal. Yes, I would love to be at 10,000 subscribers, but I appreciate these things take a little bit of time sometimes, but we will get there. I appreciate the love and support. Let's go and hit some arms, let's go and hit some back. I'm going to show you guys around the gym because there are some incredible changes that's been happening. I've not been for 3 days until yesterday. Come back in and I've seen some serious changes, so really looking forward to using some of the machines today, the cables, the rows. So let's go ahead and crack on. Right, people, I hope you can hear me. We are going to start off with some warm-ups. I'm just literally going to do external rotations and some bodyweight pull-ups to start with, and then we're going to get going. Lads, session in the bag. We did 81 minutes according to my Apple Watch. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Training, can you see me once? It's stuck in it. Training feels unbelievable. When I'm in the motion, I'm training, I'm pumping the weights. Your boy feels good, feels strong, feel great. The minute I stop training, like towards about 10 minutes towards the end, my last like set or so, I'm not gonna lie, I feel dreadful. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm eating too much food, like over a long period, because basically I've only eaten, what have I eaten today? 2 bagels, 5-6 eggs, and that's it. I've only had that, whatever, how many calories that is, 600-700 calories, whatever it is, maybe a bit more. So not a huge amount of carbs, but I felt good when I trained because I had a lot of carbs yesterday. But I feel as soon as I finish training, I just feel completely depleted, like so depleted. Today probably didn't have enough carbs into me, but normally I would have 100 grams of oats, banana, peanut butter and a bagel, so I would have enough carbs completely, and I still feel dreadful. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the sheer amount of food that's going in on a daily basis. Sometimes I'm having to force a little bit of food in the evening just to get those calories in, and I feel like that's what the problem is. I feel that's the problem. I feel the problem is when I get that food in, and I do feel fine when I got the food in. It's just the digestive system. Even though it's working fine, you know, I feel fine. Nothing's like jacked up or anything, you know, I'm going regularly. It's just after the session. I don't know what it is. It's literally just after the session and I feel horrendous. I feel right now, but it's literally like 10-20 minutes ago I felt shit. Anyway, that was the session. Wasn't a great session, not going to lie. It wasn't the best session at all. But I hit some heavy weights. On the rows, I went up to full stack, whatever the fuck that was. And it felt good. Done a lot of pull-ups today because that's one thing that I've added into my training is doing more pull-ups. It's one of my weaker movements, if you like, and it's probably weak because of this. I'm getting heavier. The heavier I get, obviously the stronger you need to be to pull yourself up. So as you saw in my workout then, I started off with bodyweight pull-ups, just 3 sets of 10, felt absolutely fine. And then at the end of the at the end of the session, rather than doing or trying to do another 3 sets of bodyweight when you're absolutely fatigued, I put the pull-up machine on like 50 kilo, so it takes off more than half my body weight, but you're doing that movement at fatigue level and it feels unbelievable. And I'm going to be doing this every back day over the next sort of 6, 7, 8 weeks, and then I'll see how strong I get doing normal pull-ups. Anyway guys, that is going to wrap up today's video before my battery dies. I appreciate the love, the support that you guys are showing on the channel throughout the year, and again, let's continue to make this channel grow. You know, it's a very slow growth, and that's what YouTube's all about, but I hope I'm giving you guys enough value, enough good content that you guys actually like watching. And like I mentioned every video, if there's something that you guys want to see, whether it's full days of eating, more training videos, more mic'd up videos, whatever it is, please get in touch in the comment section below, and I will try and get to work on those videos. Guys, thank you so much once again. Stay fit, stay healthy, stay safe, and as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel.